More than 350 protesters gathered near the edge of City Park on Saturday. The protest organized by Indivisible MHK. Chair Katie Smith explained the reasoning for the protest.
We are gathered out here in City Park to celebrate our democracy. America is free and we do not need a king. 250 years ago, on April 19th in 1775, the first shots of the American Revolution were fired. Our founding fathers fought for no taxation without representation, and it feels like we, the people, have lost good faith representation.
Protesters carried a variety of signs showing their disagreement with the Trump administration. Indivisible MHK officials say more protests are planned in the coming months. An artsy event brought together skating enthusiasts at City Park this weekend. The Mercury's Louis Marion reports.
People of all ages got creative in the new location at Manhattan Skate Park on Saturday. No, they weren't doing kickflips or grinding the rails, but took part in a Paint the Park event co-hosted by Switch Wicked and the Manhattan Parks and Recreation Department. During a 3-hour time span, attendees used spray paint cans to colorize the setting dominated by solid gray. Parks and Rec Director Aaron Stewart said the framing of the skate park is over 20 years old and took a lot of work.
We thought it would be a fun event for skaters and artists alike to take some ownership in this park, and it'll be this kind of art piece in the middle of City Park, which I think is great, and so it'll bring a lot of color, a lot of life to the park, and ideally people will take ownership to it and take care of it.
10-year-old Lily Engel was one of the younger artists painting on Saturday. Her family found out about the event through Switch Wicked's social media, she said.
It's going to be really cool once everyone's skating on it and you can come here and say, hey, I painted that on here.
The skate park is located on the tennis courts north of City Park Pool. For photos from the event, check out the story online at 1350kman.com as well as themercury.com. For News Radio KMAN, I'm Louis Marion.
Local law enforcement agencies are alerting the public to watch out for counterfeit money circulating in the area. The Riley County and Junction City Police Departments each say they received reports last week of counterfeit $100 bills. They say the cases appear to be connected as the serial numbers on the bills match. The counterfeit bills are described as an older design, lacking current security features that also have a waxy texture and have also passed some counterfeit detection pen tests. Spring is a season that typically sees more automobile accidents.
The weather gets nicer, people drive a little faster. So we're looking at various ways to attack that.
Scott Hayek, a patrol captain with the Riley County Police Department, spoke about Operation Accident Reduction Citations, or ARC, at Thursday's County Commission meeting. ARC is an initiative that uses recent crash data, research from K-State, and surveys from locals to try to reduce the number of vehicle crashes. According to survey findings and crash data, RCPD has found that many of the preventable accidents are the result of inattentive driving, running red lights and stop signs, speeding, tailgating, and driving under the influence. Hayek says there's also concern that more accidents will be possible over the next few months.
We're going to see something over the next year or so that might cause some issues, and that's that construction on Highway 24 between the two places where the roundabouts are, because that will cause a lot of traffic to come into Manhattan to circumnavigate that.
He says having those temporary traffic signals at Marlatt and Sethchild should alleviate some potential for crashes at one of the busiest intersections in the county.
My cat Freddie loves to be brushed and cuddled. But stirring up his cat allergens meant sneezing and itchy eyes. Then I found Purina One Live Clear. It's cat food that reduced the major allergen and my suffering in as little as 21 days. Now, we feel closer than ever. If you have issues with cat allergens, you really need to try Purina One Live Clear.
Try new Purina One Live Clear today. Purina One, a difference from day one.
Good morning, I'm Troy Coverdale with your sports headlines. After a fairly quiet recruiting process, the K-State men have another addition from the transfer portal, bringing in the MAC Player of the Year, Akron shooting guard Nate Johnson. During his last season at Akron, the 6'3" guard averaged 14 points, 5 boards, 3 assists, and 2 steals per game, while shooting 44% from the field, 30% from beyond the three-point line. He helped the Zips to 2 separate NCAA tournament appearances. Women's basketball coach Jeff Mitty adding a strong backcourt presence to the Wildcats' coming season roster. Azalea Arenas has signed with the Cats. The Californian spent this past season at Louisville, where she averaged 12 minutes per game, 4 points per tilt on a 42% field goal percentage, including 39% from beyond the three-point line. Kansas completed a doubleheader sweep of K-State on the diamond at Hoagland Ballpark Saturday, winning Game 1 6-3, the nightcap 6-5. The Cats will try to get off the slide when they welcome in Wichita State tomorrow night to Toynton Family Stadium. Coverage to get underway at 5:30 tomorrow evening. First pitch is just after 6 on News Radio KMAN. Bobby Witt Jr.'s tie-breaking sacrifice fly in the 10th ended the Royals' 6-game losing skid. They bested the Tigers 4-3 and are off today before opening a home series against the Rockies tomorrow evening. Have a great day. I'm Troy Coverdale.